maybe getting a few tags. It's not going to happen just yet. Tatlo and Rylu doing the same thing, but I think they're firing right back at the biggest threat in the server. Because the positioning of that team, not only do we know that it was Epic Whale and Seal Matt. So not only the best position in the game, but also maybe one of the biggest contenders to take it.
Yeah, and right now, Tatlo and Rylu do have the positioning in terms of forcing players to rotate into them. You can see Epic Whale and Seal Matt did rotate over on the side. Tatlo just trying to chip away at one of those last ballers there as those ballers do come rotating through. You can see them looking very hurt. A couple shadow bombs going off nearby. You can hear the whoosh and the heartbeats going off.
And as this rotate starts, it was actually Rux and Pika who had that high ground position. You can see them in the background right now as that zone starts to move towards them. So that's what we talk about when we get the zone towards these late ones. It's because the zone is going to start moving in your direction, so that has to go through you first. You get knocked down really quickly here. Good reactions, though, using the shadow bombs to avoid taking the fall damage.
I actually don't think he would have taken fall damage there as he took the 7 from the pine tree, but then a lot of people don't know this. Off some of those tree hitboxes, you can slide down and just keep clipping onto them so you won't take the fall damage. So as long as you don't hit the very top of it, you can negate a ton of it. However, if you hit the very top, you'll fall right off and be eliminated. It's happened to me a lot.
I've seen some crazy plays from high ground, landing onto those pine trees to avoid, just like you were saying, a little bit of that fall damage. But Tatlo taking out Seal Matt just then. A player named Epic Whales Duo. They're going to find a rift, not the loot though.
And everyone's going to pile on into their rift. You saw so many players were pinned right there. You hear it go off. That's basically like a breath of fresh air saying, oh, I don't have to burn everything. And everyone heads to it at once. You can see Merxy able to...
Are we landing height, or where do you want to land?
Yeah, we'll land on the hill.
Oh, okay.
I'm diving. Oh shit, I can't dive. This is awkward. I'm landing with you.
Okay. I got a guy on me.
Safe right here. Going backwards.
I'm right underneath you. Oh, like right behind you. Hey, here, take this wood.
I can't. I have max.
Okay.
Just build it then.
Be off on his merry way. You can see him there, kind of on the top, just below top. Dramas is on top. You have Tuki and Arum just below him as everyone begins working top down.
He just took actually Dramas down off of a height. He looked when he was up there with the shadow bomb, found the weak point, and then immediately landed on the layer below that and just looked back, shot him out, and then took height. So Dramas no longer has it. It's going to be, it was Pika, right, who was the remaining person from that duo. Now Tatlo and Rylu, who were playing fairly slow earlier, now out of mobility. They're starting to make their own mid-ground tarp right here.
Yep, are completely out of mobility.
They coned him.
Coned him from above, dropped the other player down on and in. They actually were wearing the same skin, so it looked like Tatlo got confused for a second and stopped shooting, took an extra tick from Dreams, but was able to turn that over. Brilliant call out there, Ball. I didn't even notice the cone at first.
Yeah, we have the fortunate view of the spectator or the replay client here where we can actually see the player outline, so I could see it through the floor there. So grabbing that player in the cone, sometimes if it's just the timing is perfect, you can trap them and then make the edit play or break the floor that they're standing on, break them right down. Good play there from Tatlo and great recognition. Like to see that in the moment without the player outlines is very difficult to do, especially when it's not on purpose.
Yeah, honestly, might have just been throwing it up there and then recognized the fact they got it, but now trying to pincer in on this player. Top 5 has already happened, and they will be able to trade out Epic Whale. Not going to be able to get the conversion on that, so the duo will go down. No points given there, but it's Pika up on the high ground against Tatlo on the low ground. Pika in your top right, Tatlo on your bottom right. Pika has Rift, Launchpad, 3 campfires as well, but is giving up the life lead. The 3 campfires will just be enough to make the difference, but he has to place them
Oh!
perfectly. And instead, he pulls everyone up in the rift, and he went for the shot. Doesn't
have enough time to
hit
place
it.
the campfires.
Nope, he's not.
That's
gonna
it.
Get it. Yep.
Unfortunately.
He went for it, went to try and hit the shot at the top of the rift to go, misses everything, and Tatlow gets gifted the victory royale.
It would have been a crazy play, but even if he hit the shot, he wouldn't have. Maybe he could have chipped away at his health situation, but would it have put him ahead of him regardless? Such a risky play to
He
try.
was 100-100. You have to hit perfect pellet headshot from the top of the rift to even make it below the health threshold.
Yeah.
Like, it's tough.